in the short span he was with Fleetwood Mac, from when Fleetwood Mac started to when it finished, when he finished, which was in May 1970, was 2 years and 8 months. And in that 2 years and 8 months, 5 hit records, 4 hit albums, big hit for Santana, outsold the Beatles, outsold the Rolling Stones together. You know, that is one fantastic guy, you know.
To my mind anyway, he's the best British blues guitarist out of them all. And I'm not a wizard on the guitar and I don't know any of the technical terms and all that, but his guitar playing, it fucking blows me away. You know, not in the same way that Hendrix, you listen to Hendrix and you go, wow, the guy's a wizard. You know, Peter Green's guitar, it weeps almost, you know what I mean?
I still feel that if you surround Peter Green with the right people, I mean the real right people, his wings will expand again and he'll come out and play. Because it's in him. And like Johnny Hooker says, it's in him and it's got to come out.
The Peter Green of the late 60s, early 70s, you know, was a sublime guitarist. I mean, he had a lyrical quality that was almost like liquid gold coming out.
I'd always emotionally go back to Peter when I was having problems with just drinking too much and partying way too much. It was actually quite boring for a lot of people, but without question, well, Mick's gonna, all right, he's on his half a bottle of brandy, out will come the Peter Green tapes, and he'll sit everyone down in his hotel room and say, listen to this dude, you know, and that's what I did, invariably.
One of the best, if not the best. That's why it's such a tragedy that it all went where it did. It could have been so much more.
About the shape I'm in, I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you, I might not give the answer that you want me to.
Granada Television in Manchester, we used to have these things on at about 2 in the morning, which was called a 5-minute profile of all these artists, like Bowie and T-Rex and all that. And because we were all in the door, we used to stay up all night getting stoned. And I remember there's one on Fleetwood Mac, but right at the beginning of the 5 minutes, it's maybe a 30-second thing that Fleetwood Mac was born out of the ashes of Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac. And they showed some black and white footage of them playing Oh Well. And I remember the guitar riff and just thinking, what the fucking hell, that's amazing.
Because the first one's not necessary. Yeah. Really, the first one did get to almost get to number 1. The first part 1, say the first one, part 1. Part 2 is the only real offering. You don't need to. On compilation records, I wouldn't put part 1 on. It's just I call it packing to get to and to know how to present that second one, how to start it off maybe. This is to do with Jesus, the Jesus thing. Because he says we're all fall short of the glory of God. The pamphlets papers that they hand out, we've all sinned and we're all fall short of the glory of God. That's what that bit means. That's quite good, quite clever. It's nice to revisit yourself.
about the shape I'm in. I can't sing, I ain't pretty, and my legs are thin. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answers that you want me to. Ooh, well. Now when I talked to God, I knew he'd understand. He said, stick by me and I'll be your guiding hand. But don't ask me what I think of you. I might not give the answer that you want me to.